Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. Look, it seems like the trash talk, the informative messages, back and forth, they never stop. Tyson Fury has went on and continued his verbal attack, according to great sources, that Wladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder sparred. Okay, they sparred, and he dropped Deontay Wilder twice, and he did not want to continue when he got out of the ring. And of course, he said that Wladimir couldn't lay a hand on him. So Deontay's nowhere near Wladimir's level, and this isn't his toughest fight, because his toughest fight was, of course, Wladimir Klitschko. So if Wladimir Klitschko is levels above Deontay Wilder, that puts Deontay Wilder at a trivial level. Just a guy with a big punch. You know, and it's a trip to hear it. Of course, I'll send the link below. And I listened to that 2 or 3 times and know if I heard that right. So Klitschko sparred with Deontay, dropped him twice. Now, this is a couple years ago. Now, understand this, guys. Finkel and the rest of the team of Wilder did not take the $7 million to fight Klitschko. You know, that's a fact. And rightfully so, if this is true. If this is true, I can understand why Shelly Finkel was like, hell no, you're not getting in there with Klitschko. You're not going to do it. So that tells me, guys, that Finkel didn't think he was ready. And everyone talks about Anthony Joshua, how he took the fight that Deontay should have fought. Really, in fact, Deontay Wilder didn't take the fight that Tyson Fury took. Okay? Because little did you know, when Tyson Fury fought Klitschko, Deontay Wilder could have fought Klitschko around that same time. Because you remember, Deontay got the belt in, I think, March or February, or the first beginning of 2015. Okay? He could have defended that WBC belt with the unification, but he didn't. So what ended up happening, Tyson Fury ended up taking that fight and upsetting Klitschko. Okay? So when he upset Klitschko, he was the one that took all the rest of those belts, where Shelly Finkel and the rest of the Wilder's camp reneged on it. So a lot of people think Joshua did it first. No, it was Tyson Fury that fought and took that chance first with his undefeated record. Upset Klitschko. Then he fell from grace, relinquished the titles, got stripped of the titles. Then Anthony Joshua fought him. Either way, guys, there's a reason Deontay was not allowed in the ring with Klitschko. He was not ready. He was not prepared. I don't know about now, but now is irrelevant because he's facing Fury. Okay? Unless Klitschko can come back. You know what I mean? We've seen great fighters. George Foreman, I just did a video about him and what he thinks about these fights, but him in particular was a guy that beat and knocked out Michael Moore to become the oldest heavyweight ever. So, and again, Klitschko's not a guy that sits on his ass. Okay, Klitschko's very active. He's probably more active than you or me and a lot of other people. He's a complete athlete. He spars once a week at least. He's probably doing it more because we don't know. He might have a trick up his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Because Eddie Hearn has been talking about a possibility of Joshua rematching Klitschko. Okay. Of course, he talks about a lot of other fighters and possibilities if they can't get the Wilder fight. But Klitschko is very much into the game, and Deontay wants to talk about what one fighter does, which Tyson Fury did, and they didn't praise him, and then Anthony Joshua did 2 years later, and they praise him. Well, get this, Deontay Wilder. You never fought Klitschko. Your handlers thought you wasn't ready. I don't know what his personal feelings was about it, but if his ass got dropped twice in a sparring session with Klitschko. He wasn't ready for a guy like Klitschko. Klitschko has a high boxing IQ. He's a big guy. He's known for his size. He's like 6'5" or 6'6". You know, they're around the same height. All those guys are giants in the heavyweight division. So they're all tall, you know, but mind you this, if this is true, which who knows, you know, I don't know if it's true. I wasn't there, but you know, if Klitschko dropped Deontay Wilder, I can understand why the fight was never made, because I always scratch my head like, why wasn't Deontay allowed to fight all these damn fights? I know the Povetkin fight, that's one fight. The only guy to beat Povetkin beside AJ at the time was Klitschko. So I'm like, okay, well, why did he turn down $7 million? That's a lot of, that's career high payday money. You know, especially at that time. Shit, it still is, because we don't know how much Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury's getting. We can hint because of the hints that Fury has mentioned, but in hindsight, we don't know how much they're getting. So that is a career high payday on how much he would get for fighting an icon, a reigning champ, Wladimir Klitschko. So yeah, this is big news to me because it's new to me. I didn't know they sparred at all. So, you know, I'm just sharing it with you guys, you know, so I can get your feedback on it. Tell me what you guys think. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.